It's been a while, but I thought I should start updating you, seeing as the spring racing is now on. And what I'm going to point you towards is how to find winners that other punters miss. You see, people don't look at the form these days. They don't delve deeply. They just want to press the button and put the bet on and hope for the best. So at www.horseracingaustralia.info, we've got daily information there, which tells you something of what's going on, and should be very helpful in understanding how punters in general work. So the title of this video is Look for the Anomalies in Horse Racing Form. So I'll give you an idea here. We're going back to Caulfield at race 5, and that was on Saturday the 2nd of September. Okey-doke, it's a mares race, it's a Group 3, and you'll notice here that I have Savannah Amore on top, rated odds of $4.40, but almost every other method has this mare rated at 11th, 11th, 11th. Consistency rating is 5. Started at $15. Even on the Queensland ratings they supply on UTAB, there was only a 91. Nowhere near what you needed in order to back that horse. Another slight thing here, Blinker's first time. So, you know, when you're doing the form, you want to have a look at everything there is to know about the horse. In this case, mare. Okie doke. And I took a tongue tie off as well. However, those aren't particularly the key to getting this horse home. If we have a look at Savannah Amore, we'll find that last start she ran 7th of 10, beaten 9 lengths. The steward's report said it failed due to the track condition. Other than that, there were no abnormalities. Now, if you have a look at the form record, 10 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 2 starts at this track for a win and a third. Distance 6 starts for 2 wins and a third. Very consistent. However, have a look at the form down here and you'll see a couple of highlights. Firstly, on a slow track, 2 starts, unplaced. On a heavy track, 1 start, unplaced. Those are the anomalies in the form. Every other run was a fairly good run. Even here in January, 14th of the turn, finished 7th, only beaten a length and a half. That was after a let-up. If we have a look at this run here, just plotted through the middle of the field, made no ground at all, and was beaten 9 lengths. We have a look at this one at the Gold Coast, first up on the 6th of May, 5th at the turn, 1, a very good rating there, their best, and interestingly enough on that occasion too was also 15 to 1. Okie doke. Is there a problem with the jockey, Brad Mellon? I wouldn't think so, but we were able to look up and see. When I look up at this, we see here's his recent record. Career strike rate is 21%, so 1 winner in 5. In the last 100 runs, he's had 23% winners. So nothing wrong with the jockey. Okay, it's a reasonably good field. It is a Group 3 though, and if you have a look at Savannah Amore, just going back to our field view again, we find that the previous start, it's actually down in class from the previous start to now, which is another pointer. So one of the things we can do here, we can look at the last night differences and you can see that. So it's 2 further out of the barrier. It's down a couple of points on class. It does have an extra 1.5 kilos, which sort of matches up with that. So there was no reason not to back it, and that's the important thing. So we're on that horse. It gets up at 15 to 1. It's a very good day for us. I know it's only 1 runner, but it did it for us. Now looking at another race at Randwick, I think this was race 5 or race 4 or race 6. There you are, formality. Let's having a look at the last start differences on that one. That was another good winner for us, and I'm happy to say that when we recommended it to our clients, it was $3.40. We also recommended it first up when it won. But if you look at the last start differences here, you see all the horses are down in class, and you look at the weight change is 0. But for some strange reason, the horses that have beat Elise and Champagne Cuddles both got an increase in weight of 1 kilo. That's just the conditions of the race, I guess. And this was a Group 2, so we don't have to worry about the class value going up or down. It's pretty much mostly the same horses. So they're just a couple of things you can look at to improve your punting. Obviously there are other runners that we looked at which we might have made similar assessments for and not found the winner. But in these particular cases, you've got a horse that won and went down in weight, and racing against the same horses which are going up in weight, it's a no-brainer. And obviously with the one at Caulfield, it's had a change of gear, but not only that, it's a proven duffer on wet tracks. And here we are, we land another winner at $15. I do hope this video has helped you in your form assessment going forward, and thanks for viewing.